Ever wondered how the land of the world's highest peak came to be? Welcome to Nepal, the roof of the world. Tucked away in South Asia, Nepal is a landlocked gem that boasts a majestic canvas of mountains, including the awe-inspiring Mount Everest. But there's so much more to Nepal than just its towering peaks. Beyond its natural splendor, Nepal is a vibrant tapestry of diverse cultures and rich history that span millennia. Its streets echo with stories of ancient civilizations, while its landscapes bear the marks of time-honored traditions. This captivating country is a melting pot of influences, from the hill tribes of the Himalayas to the urban dwellers of Kathmandu. In the coming scenes, we'll delve deeper into the unique aspects of Nepal. We'll explore its ancient history, unravel the threads of its multifaceted culture, and bring you up to date with the present state of this fascinating country. So buckle up as we journey through the time-honored history of this fascinating country. The roots of Nepal's history stretch back to the dawn of civilization. Long before the modern borders were drawn, the region now known as Nepal was a thriving hub of human activity. Our journey through time takes us back to the Indus Valley civilization, one of the world's oldest urban civilizations, which flourished around 5,000 years ago. The fertile plains and rugged mountains of Nepal provided a perfect backdrop for this early civilization to grow and nurture. As centuries passed, the majestic lands of Nepal saw the rise and fall of many dynasties. One of the earliest rulers were the Kirats, who came to power around 700 BCE. The Kirats were known for their valor and their deep respect for nature. They left behind a legacy of folklore and traditions that still echo in the hills and valleys of Nepal. Following the Kirat rule, the Licchavi dynasty emerged in the 4th century CE, marking a significant turning point in the history of Nepal. The Licchavis were not just rulers, but also visionaries. They brought about a cultural revolution, enriching the society with art, literature, and philosophy. Under their reign, Nepal saw the construction of grand palaces and temples, many of which stand tall even today, bearing testament to the architectural prowess of the Licchavi era. But the Licchavis' contributions weren't limited to physical structures. They were the architects of social structures too. They codified laws, promoted education, and nurtured an environment of intellectual growth. The Licchavis' most enduring contribution, however, may be their influence on Nepalese culture. They cultivated a robust tradition of music and dance, and their religious beliefs and practices shaped the spiritual landscape of Nepal. Buddhism and Hinduism thrived under their rule, leading to a unique fusion of these two faiths that is quintessentially Nepalese. This ancient period laid the groundwork for the diverse and vibrant culture that defines Nepal today. The echoes of the past reverberate through the bustling streets and serene temples, the folk songs and traditional dances, the festivals and rituals. The roots of today's Nepal are deeply embedded in its ancient history, a testament to a civilization that has weathered the sands of time. As we move from the ancient to the medieval period, Nepal's history takes fascinating turns. Let's dive into the Malla period first. It spanned from the 12th to the 18th century and was an era of significant cultural and architectural development. The Malla kings built many of the temples and palaces we marvel at today. They also introduced the Nepali language and promoted literature, music, and art. Their reign was marked by a sense of religious harmony, with both Hinduism and Buddhism being practiced side by side. As we transition into the mid-18th century, the Kingdom of Gorkha, under the leadership of Prithvi Narayan Shah, embarked on a campaign of unification. Shah, a visionary leader, dreamt of a united Nepal, and his dream was realized after a series of conquests. His unification campaign transformed Nepal from a land of small, fragmented states into a singular, powerful entity. Following Shah's reign, the Rana regime took over in the mid-19th century. The Ranas, a dynasty of hereditary prime ministers, effectively ruled Nepal for over 100 years. Their era was characterized by the isolation of the country from the outside world and a focus on maintaining the status quo. But like the ebb and flow of a river, Nepal's history took another turn in the late 20th century. Popular protests against the Rana regime led to the restoration of the Shah monarchy. However, the desire for a more democratic form of governance never faded away among the Nepalese people. Fast forward to 2008, Nepal underwent a major political shift. The centuries-old monarchy was abolished, and Nepal became a federal democratic republic. This marked a significant milestone in Nepal's history, symbolizing the triumph of people's power and their aspiration for democratic governance. The twists and turns of Nepal's history have shaped the country into the nation we know today. The journey from a realm of fragmented states to a united kingdom, from a monarchy to a federal democratic republic, has been nothing short of extraordinary. This is the story of Nepal, a nation with a rich historical tapestry that continues to weave its future. Nepal isn't just about mountains and history, it's a melting pot of diverse cultures. This rich tapestry of cultures is woven from the threads of numerous ethnic groups, each with their distinct languages, religions, festivals, and cuisines. Let's start with the languages. Nepal is a linguistic paradise with over 120 languages spoken within its boundaries. The official language, Nepali, is spoken by the majority, but languages like Maithili, Nuari, and Tamang echo in the valleys and hills, each with its unique rhythm and melody. Religions, too, are an integral part of the cultural landscape. The predominant religions, Hinduism and Buddhism, coexist harmoniously alongside Islam, Kiratism, Christianity, and indigenous animistic practices. This religious diversity is reflected in the numerous temples, monasteries, mosques, and churches dotting the country. And what's a culture without its festivals? Nepal teems with colorful celebrations all year round. Dashain, the longest and most auspicious festival, is celebrated by most Nepalese. Then there's Tihar, the festival of lights, and Holi, the festival of colors. Each ethnic group has its own unique festivals, creating a vibrant tapestry of celebrations. Now let's talk about food, a universal language that transcends all barriers. Nepali cuisine is a delightful mix of flavors heavily influenced by its neighbors, India, Tibet, and China. The national dish, dal bhat, is a hearty meal of lentil soup, rice, and vegetable curry. Yet each ethnic group adds its own twist to the cuisine, from these spicy Nuari dishes to the Tibetan-inspired momos. Despite these differences, there's a remarkable unity among the diverse cultures of Nepal. They coexist, they intermingle, and they respect each other's beliefs and practices. This harmony is not just a testament to the country's tolerance, but also a celebration of its cultural diversity. This cultural diversity is the soul of Nepal, adding to its unique charm. It's a beautiful mosaic that's constantly evolving, yet firmly rooted in its rich heritage. It's a vibrant testament to the nation's spirit, resilience, and unity in diversity. From ancient times to the present day, Nepal has come a long way. Nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, modern Nepal is a compelling blend of age-old traditions and progressive aspirations. Its transition from a monarchy to a federal democratic republic in 2008 marked a significant political shift, paving the way for new opportunities and challenges alike. The economic landscape of Nepal is primarily agrarian, with nearly 65% of the population relying on farming. However, the nation is striving to diversify and strengthen its economy. Industries such as hydropower, tourism, and information technology are gaining momentum, offering promising avenues for economic growth and employment. Infrastructure development is another key focus area. The construction of new highways, airports, and telecommunication networks is underway, aimed at enhancing connectivity within the country and with its neighbors. However, these efforts are often hampered by the rugged terrain and the constant threat of earthquakes, necessitating innovative solutions and steadfast resolve. Nepal, a country blessed with some of the world's most breathtaking landscapes, is prioritizing sustainable tourism. The government is actively promoting eco-friendly practices among tourists and local communities, seeking to preserve the pristine environment for future generations. The nation is also a global leader in wildlife conservation, with successful programs that have seen the revival of endangered species like the one-horned rhinoceros and the Bengal tiger. Yet, despite these strides, Nepal grapples with numerous challenges. Poverty, illiteracy, and inadequate healthcare are persistent issues. The scars of the devastating earthquake in 2015 still run deep, with reconstruction efforts ongoing. But amid these trials, the spirit of Nepal remains undeterred. The resilience of its people, their warm hospitality, and their unyielding commitment to their cultural heritage are the nation's true strength. They are the driving force behind Nepal's journey towards a brighter, more prosperous future. While Nepal has its share of challenges, its resilience and spirit remain undeterred. Our journey through Nepal's past and present reveals a nation of resilience, diversity, and beauty. We've unearthed the ancient history of this land, a saga etched in stone and preserved in folklore. We've navigated through the medieval and modern eras, witnessing the nation's evolution and its dance with time. We've dived into the rich tapestry of Nepali culture, a vibrant blend of traditions, festivals, and cuisines that echo the country's diversity. And we've glimpsed at Nepal Today, a blend of past and present, tradition and modernity, challenges and opportunities. The journey, though enlightening, is far from complete. There's so much more to discover, to experience, and to understand. So I encourage you, step out of your comfort zone, immerse yourself in the stories, the flavors, and the soul of this incredible country. From the peaks of the Himalayas to the heart of its people, Nepal is truly a treasure worth exploring.